viewers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to study the poem Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. The central idea of this poem is that the conflicting emotions like lust, greed, and insensitivity towards others will destroy us both mentally and physically. But before we discuss the poem deeply, let me give you a short introduction of Robert Frost. Born in the year 1874 in America, Frost is considered an American poet. His work was initially published in America, and his first poem was an elegy. Elegy is a sad poem, so his first poem, My Butterfly, was an elegy which was published just 2 years after Frost completed his high school. However, in the next 13 years, only 8 of his works were published. So at last, in the year 1912, he was demoralized by the constant rejections of the American publisher. So he immigrated to England, where he earned his fame as a writer along with 4 Pulitzer Prizes. Now let us start the poem. This poem is a very short poem of 9 lines. So first, let us read aloud the whole poem one time. Then we will discuss its meaning, hopefully. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. So there are 2 groups of people uh, in this world. The first group believes that the world will end in fire, and the second group believes it will end in ice. Note the fact that they both believe so by scientific calculations. According to the poet, or the poet says that from what he has seen of desire in this world, the level of lust and greed he has seen in this world, he favors those who think that the world will end in fire. Now, Frost uses fire to symbolize lust, greed, desire, and feelings like that. But if it had to perish twice, that means if the world had to end twice, perish means die or end. If the world had to end twice, first time it would end in fire, but the second time it would end with ice. Ice here symbolizes hatred and insensitivity towards other. So according to the writer, he had seen enough of hate, he had experienced enough of hate and insensitivity, that he thinks that it will bring an end to the humanity, an end to the earth. It will destroy the whole earth. Feelings like desire, ambition, hatred, and insensitivity will not only harm others but us also. So rather than letting our feelings get better of us, we should control our feelings before it destroys us. So this was the summary of the poem, and that now that we have completed the poem, let us discuss its rhyme scheme. Now, what is the rhyme scheme of the poem? It is A B A A B C B C B. The end of the first line ends with fire, so we name it fire, and then fire rhymes with desire and fire in the first paragraph, so we name the 3 lines A A A. Then the second line ends with ice, which rhymes with twice, ice, and suffice in the second paragraph, so we name those lines those B. Okay. Then the word hate in the second line of the second paragraph rhymes with great, so we name it C. Respectively, the rhyme scheme of the poem will be A B A A B C B C B. Now the rhyme scheme is also finished. Let us discuss the question and answers, because I can't tell you the direct answers, we have to discuss it. There are many ideas about how the world will end. Do you think the world will end someday? Do you think the world will end someday? Of course, if something is born, it had to end someday. Have you ever thought what would happen if the sun got so hot that it burst, or grew colder and colder? If the sun got so hot and so big, obviously it would burst, taking earth along it. Or if it grows colder and colder, uh, the species would die because sun is very important part for their survival. So obviously the world will end both the ways, and it will end someday, but we don't know just how it will end. Question number 2. For Frost, what do fire and ice stand for? Fire is every characteristic of a greedy man, and ice stands for hatred, cruelty, and feelings like that. Now, let us discuss the meaning of fire and ice based on these ideas. Greed. Greed is obviously related to fire. Avarice means lust for money, greed for money. So, it is also related to fire. Cruelty is related to ice, lust, fire. Conflict, ice. Fury means excess anger, so it obviously stands for ice. Intolerance means not accepting the ideas which are similar to ours. So if we don't accept the ideas which are similar to ours, we will obviously hate the next person. So intolerance means ice, it stands for ice. Rigidity means not feeling compassion and feelings like that, ice only. Insensitivity, not being sensitive, not feeling what others feel, so it also stands for ice. Coldness, obviously ice. Indifference means lacking sympathy, ice only. Hatred is also ice. This was question number 2nd. Let us discuss the last question, question number 3rd. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem? I already told you the rhyme scheme of the poem, we already discussed it. How does it help in bringing out the contrasting ideas in the poem? Robert Frost used the rhyme scheme to beautifully bring out the contrasting ideas in the poem. He used the ideas of the two groups of people who believe that the world will end in fire and ice. However, instead of discussing the end of the world scientifically, he discusses it philosophically. And here, fire and ice represents our feelings, our conflicting feelings of human nature, which would bring an end to the world eventually. This was the end of the video. I hope you have understood the video. Please give feedback of my video in the comment box. Till then, goodbye and have a nice day.